morning. It's Saturday, November 13th, and I am headed to North Dakota to fulfill a lifelong dream I've had since I was a child. So it's crazy that when we're kids, we dream up these big dreams and hope that someday that we will accomplish them. And here I am 25 years later, finally accomplishing one of those dreams I've had my whole life. Watching ESPN Outdoors with my dad on Saturday and Sundays as a kid, and seeing all the cool places that they would go and all the Western game, and I've always wanted to kill a mule deer. Something that I never thought that I would ever be able to make happen. And here I am finally at 32 years of age, getting that chance to make it happen. And it's kind of surreal, it's kind of emotional, and I'm really excited. Had the opportunity to go to North Dakota with my buddies Shayne and Shawn, and I got a tag after years of waiting. Anybody who knows me personally knows that I have struggled to draw tags anywhere you could possibly draw one, even the ones with great odds. And so to finally have one in my pocket is unbelievable. As most of you know, I've been waiting for a mule deer tag my whole life, and I walked away with something more important tonight. She done. I guess we'll worry about the mule deer tomorrow. I'll worry about the car on Monday once I get a hold of the insurance. But she's done so. Thank the Lord for watching over me. Thankfully, I have two good friends. Well, it's the first day hunting here in North Dakota, and the plan for today is to hiking glass. So, got some big country ahead of us. Got about a 5 to 6 mile walk planned, and we're gonna see if we can glass it out and hike it out, and see if we can turn up some big whitetails or some big muleys. So, we're in good country. Got a light snow on the ground, so we should be able to pick them out if they're in the flats. And it's cool, crisp, 27 degrees, and got about a 30-mile-an-hour wind today, gusting up to 30, so could be tricky at times. So we're going to hope to catch one in one of these valleys and see if we can put one down when the wind dies down. So that's the plan for today. We're going to hike it out and figure it out. So here we go. Stay tuned. Big muley coming at you.
Genetics. Only another one in a few years. Fucking doubt. Not bad here. It's just not real big.
Well, it's about 11 o'clock. We went on a 5.4 mile hike, according to Onyx Tracker. We saw 3 bucks and probably 5 or 6 does. One was just a little guy. One I may regret passing, but they assure me that we can find better, so we're gonna find better. And then one, he looked pretty good, but we just could never get real good eyes on him. He got into the timber pretty quick and skirted around us. Tried going to get a look at him, but just wasn't possible. So gonna head back and get some lunch here in a minute, and then head out for the afternoon and see what we can find. We're gonna go a little bit easier spot. This hike was pretty brutal, up and down, so We're gonna go to a little flatter spot and see if we can find some bigger deer. Morning of day 1. Done. End of day 1. Saw a bunch of bucks today. Had a good time. Having a little dinner now. We got some cheeseburgers and some bush lights, so good way to end day 1. Well, it's the morning of day 2. Shawn and I are perched up on this hillside glassing. We've got a beautiful view. You can see lots of country. Lots of deer moving. Lots and lots of deer. I probably made a pass that maybe I shouldn't have, but we had like a 140, 150 inch whitetail right as we were hiking in. Stop. What, 150 yards from us? If that? 150 yards. And just wasn't quite what I'm looking for. I came here, wanted to shoot a mule deer, but that buck was very enticing. So we've seen a bunch of whitetails this morning and a few mule deer far off, so we're gonna keep glassing. They're moving. The whitetails and the muleys are both rutting, so I'm sure something that I'll want to shoot will walk in front of me. Hard to pass the biggest buck you've ever seen in your life, but I managed to do it this morning, surprisingly. So he spots another one, so let's get back to glassing. So we're on the move. Shayne spotted a group of deer, or Shawn spotted a group of deer, and then Shayne spotted a decent buck in there. And I want to get a closer look at him. I think he's not quite as wide as what I wanted, but he's heavy and got everything else. So we were looking at him about 800 yards with spotting scope. Now we're going to close the gap to about 3 and see if we can see if he's the one. Last buck on a closer inspection wasn't quite what we were looking for. The top of his right fork was broken off, so gave him a pass. Had he been a full frame deer, he would have died. Went back and got some lunch, and now we're headed back out this evening to see if we can catch some cruising before dark. If not, we'll get back on another morning. So, really excited. Got plenty of daylight left, and hopefully we can get it done.
perfect shot right there. Yep. Dropped him. Put another one in him.
He's spine.
Is he? Yep. Get another one in there, Mark.
Hold on. Let's see what it is. He ain't gonna go anywhere.
No, I'm just saying get another one ready.
Just wait. See what it does.
What just happened?
Just shot my first mule deer.
In some pretty big country.
Some big
Beautiful
country
place.
boys. Shayne's Guide Service.
You're gonna get there just in time for a perfect photo op. I need to run up to the set.
Hey, give it up.
I just shot my first muley, which makes me feel relieved. I passed like 140 or 150 inch whitetail this morning. And the guys looked at me and said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yeah, I came here with one thing in mind, and that's to shoot a mule deer." So. I've had just a horrible week. I wrecked my car getting here a total bit. My car is done, so I have to get a rental car for the ride home. My son was diagnosed with COVID yesterday. So my whole family has to quarantine. It's just, I'm not having a good week. And this just changed that for me. I guess this is worth a vehicle. I can't wait to see what he looks like. He was good enough. He's by far one of the biggest reindeer that I've seen, and I'm in the most beautiful country that you can imagine. Look at this. I never in my wildest dreams thought that this was North Dakota. And I'm so thankful to be here. I'm thankful for Shayne and Shawn and Steve for allowing me to come on this adventure. And I can't wait to put my hands on this guy. That mistake.
Look at him.
Check that. Oh.
Nice job, Mark.
Thanks, man. Wow. Slide down here. I'm not quite sure what to say. I've probably said it 100 times, and you'll probably hear it 30 times in this video, but like, I truly have dreamt about this day for a long, long time. I still remember sitting on the couch with my dad, you know, as a 6, 7, 8-year-old, watching ESPN Outdoors, which is no longer in existence, and just dreaming of coming and hunt the West. And I'm just a poor kid from upstate New York that never had the means to do that. And now as an adult, I'm a successful doctor, and I have the means, and I have great friends that allow me to come on these adventures. And this is my first mule deer, and I'm thrilled. The shit that I've gone through over the last 2 years, and the shit that I've gone through the last week, it's just incredible to overcome. And I don't even know how to put it into words. I'm so thankful. I'm thankful to my wife. I wrecked my car getting here. I gotta find a new way home. I think Shayne sold it to somebody for like $200 for me, so I'm thankful there. I got money to buy a rental. I've got meat for the year. Watch my oldest son, shoot his first deer this year, and now I shoot my first muley. And hopefully next year we'll add another one on. And I'm super grateful. Like, it's a dream come true. This country is beautiful. It's big and broken, and lots of valleys and rivers and nooks and crannies everywhere. Big glassing country, and I'm super thankful to these guys for being on this adventure with me. It's a humbling experience. I want to thank the Lord for keeping me safe this weekend because it could have been a lot different. Thank my dad for introducing me to the outdoors at such a young age. This is 25 years in the making, and I can't wait to bring my kids on adventures like these, because this is worth seeing. This is worth everybody seeing, whether you're a hunter or not. What I saw this week, driving through small town America in rural North Dakota, has been incredible. And, I'm super grateful, super humbled by it, and got a great first mule deer. I got room to grow from here, and I'm super proud of him. So the great thing about hunting is nobody can tell you what's great for you, and this is great for me. It may not be great for somebody else, but to me it's perfect, and I got the perfect spot on the wall for him.
Woo!